My mom cannot handle spice, like even a little bit. And if you state this very obvious fact that everyone knows in front of my dad, he's going to be sure to tell you the story of how 26 years ago or whatever he came into her life. He was all the spice she could handle and she could no longer eat spicy food. He was a very good used car salesman, unsurprisingly. And whatever the actual reason for her not being able to handle spice, y'all can debate that in the comments. But the bottom line is if she gets too much spice, she literally will stop breathing and like hyperventilate. So it's actually like kind of serious. I don't know if it's a medical condition. I have no idea, but she loves flavor. So I'm making her favorite, which is shrimp tacos. And I do put a little bit of Chipotle in them, but for some reason she can handle it. Whenever I taste the sauce, I was like, oh no, she is not going to be able to handle this. So I mixed it with some crema. And if y'all saw her eyes, oh my goodness, she still was like, this is spicy, but it's good. Don't change it. Don't change it. And I'm like, okay, but are you going to stop breathing? Then my sister and I prepped the margaritas. I totally forgot to even film the actual margaritas, but this is the juice and the simple syrup, AKA the boring part. We are going to prep our little pan. I'm trying so hard to learn how to cook on stainless steel. I feel like I'm getting to an age where I should know how to cook without nonstick. So I'm trying to figure it out. One of my favorite parts of making these tacos is making the homemade tortillas. They are going to be so ugly, but they are just so good. And I don't know if you really should have raw tortilla mix. I don't know if it's like flour, but I always have to taste it because if they're not salt enough, they're not going to be good. Now I looked high and low for my tortilla press. I cannot find it. I think I actually ruined it in the dishwasher, but after making these with the cast iron, they actually turned out so much better. And I love not having to store another kitchen gadget. And you always wrap up your tortillas like newborn babies if you want them to stay soft. That is the biggest tip that I have for you guys. Now, if you're going to wonder why, I'm over here rinsing out my pan with a paper towel and then rinsing the actual shrimp with water, it's because I love my mom and I don't want her to stop breathing because I got way too much Chipotle in these and I knew she was not gonna be able to eat them. So she said these were still spicy and I literally rinsed off the marinade. Anyway, she is cutting the avocados. I was so proud of her cooking. They just grow up so fast. You blink and they're cutting avocados. I'm cutting cilantro because I like my taco to look like there's lawn cuttings on top. There's so much cilantro. I love it so much. My great grandpa would be so disappointed in me. He hated it, but thankfully I did not inherit that gene that hates cilantro. This was shrimp taco night. This is actually her favorite meal. I made it too spicy. I gotta tell y'all the truth though. I loved it and it's gonna hurt me that I can't make it spicy next time.